We are joined on the phone now by Bastian Obermayer with the Sueddeutsche Zeitung. He is the journalist who was contacted by the original source in Panama. Thank you very much for being with us. Tell us how you came across your source and what were your feelings when you realized the information that this source had?
Well, I came across the source because the source contacted me via a message, and it was an anonymous message, and somebody offered me to give me vast amounts of data. And when I looked into the first parts of the data, I realized that it's really thrilling stuff, and was very happy that I got more in the weeks and months after that.
What do you think this person's motivation was to pass this information along, and why did they do so now?
Well, I can only tell you what the source has told me, and this is that there is a moral obligation that this person feels, and it seems to be somebody who, for a reason we don't know, had insights in the law firm Mossack Fonseca and saw that there are things going on which he or she thought were really bad and criminal, so he or she decided to try to end that.
There must be a lot of excitement in your office right now. What do you intend to achieve with your reporting on the Panama Papers?
Well, we will do a lot of reporting tomorrow about the German part of the story, and still about the 12 heads of states we found in the data, and there's a lot more in that will come to light in the following days.
Should we expect some surprises to come to light regarding who might have dealings with this firm in Panama?
Well, it depends on what surprises you, because we talked to a lot of experts who are not surprised at all that those dealings take place. But they were surprised that we found names like the Prime Minister of Iceland. So there will be some names that are not surprisingly in the data, but also quite important, I think.
Are there any names who have come out against these type of practices that you have found that are actually practicing them themselves?
Well, we have Mr. Cameron from the UK, who said that he wants to end the practices in the BVI, and his father is using exactly the service of Mossack Fonseca, which is not the fault of Mr. Cameron himself, but it's still a strange thing to see that the father used extensively the services of Mossack Fonseca, a practice his son wants to fight.
Okay, Bastian Obermayer with the Sueddeutsche Zeitung. You have millions of papers still to go through. We thank you very much for taking the time to speak with us today.
My pleasure. Thank you a lot.